day for Motor Vlog, and today we're going to take a little trip down memory lane. We are going to be visiting the house that I grew up in. It's on the river. I grew up on the river. We didn't really have a boat. We did have a jet ski at one time, but we're going to go take a ride over there and see it. It's been a while since I've seen it. It's changed. It's probably been about 10 years since I've lived here, so it has changed quite a bit. But we're going to go over there and check it out. I think I moved in here when I was 8 or 9 maybe. My dad built the house on the river.
Duck may swim on the lake, but my daddy owns the lake.
Oh, bike friend. My dad built the house, and we lived here. I pretty much grew up here all my life. It's where most of my friends live down here, back in the country. There was a lot of summers spent riding four-wheelers actually through all these woods right here that you can see. That's actually a levee, and we used to go hunting back there. It runs all the way on the other side of town pretty much. But yeah, we used to ride our four-wheelers back here in all these woods. So yeah, that was fun. I mean, we spent a whole lot of time on anything with 2 wheels, 4 wheels, a motor, and none of this was here. None of these houses were here back in the day. This place has really grown up a lot since I moved away from here. There used to be one gas station down here that was like a grocery store. Other than that, the closest grocery store was Walmart in town, like 35 minutes away. But since then, the little gas station grocery store expanded. Is actually a pretty big grocery store over here now. So you pretty much got, everybody's got everything they need out here now. Restaurants, gas stations and stuff. But there used to be none of that when I was here. So this is the neighborhood right here. I guess it was like a neighborhood. It's basically like a 3-mile long street, just a straight street except for this. And they got this gigantic mansion right here. But we lived all the way at the end. So it's like a 3-mile, I think it's right at 3 miles long, and we lived at the end. And when I was younger, when I started to drive, I remember like this drive, like from the start of this neighborhood to our house, it used to feel like it took forever. But honestly, it's not that long anymore. I don't know why it felt so long then, and it doesn't feel like it now. But it is what it is. There also used to not be as many houses back here. What the hell is that? There used to not be many houses in here. There was quite a few, but now like every lot pretty much is filled up. I mean, they do have some bare lots, as you can see. But people own these lots. They're not for sale. One of my good friends grew up in this house right here, and he's since moved away. But that was always, I got a lot of memories in that house. That's crazy. I haven't been here in so long. Like I said, yeah, we never really had a boat. We did have a jet ski at one point. But I was never a big, I guess, water guy, river guy. I don't like fishing. I don't really like being on the boat. We did have a boat when I was younger, like really young, like 3 or 4. And my parents used to ski all the time. And that's when we didn't live out here. When we moved on the river, we didn't have a boat. So I don't know how much sense that makes. Probably not much, but it is what it is. But yeah, we did, like I said, we had a jet ski at one point, and that was fun. I think I was like 15 or 16. We had, whatever age you can get a boater's license, I think it was like 16 or something. We had a jet ski. We had a lot of fun on that, me and my friends. But yeah, we used to go to this place. It was close to kind of where I lived. I lived down here at the end. It's there's like a weir that comes through that separates the Amite River to the Diversion Canal. So this river is called the Diversion Canal. It's actually a man-made canal to help with the overflow of flood from the Amite River. So that's pretty interesting that this big ass wide deep river is man-made. I don't know when it was dug, probably a long time ago. But anyway, there's a weir that connects the Amite and the Diversion at the end, kind of close to where I live. And it was a no-wake zone, and near that there's what we called an island, and it had a rope swing and all kind of stuff on it. We used to go there all the time and swing off the tree and the rope swing. It was just a lot of fun. Oh wow, we're almost to the end already. See what I mean? It doesn't take long at all now, but forever, when I was a kid, this used to feel like forever. Actually, funny story, we actually hit a deer here one night coming home, and it was pretty crazy. We used to ride our four-wheelers down this pipeline right here, like all the way to the end. We had a deer stand down there. That's pretty crazy. Now it's all overgrown. But yeah, we hit a deer here one night coming home from somewhere. I don't know where I was coming home, where we were coming home from. I wasn't driving. Me and my friend were with his dad, and we smoked the deer. It jumped right out in the middle of the road. It peeled like the whole top of the car, the roof back. It was crazy. I had a friend that grew up here. This is where a lot of my core friends live down here. I had like 3 or 4 friends in these like 10 houses down here. And then I had a couple friends at the front. But most of us grew up down here towards the end. And I don't want to pull in the driveway because people live here now. But that's the house. That was my room up there that I grew up in. I'll turn around in here, but yeah, wow, that's crazy. This was our shop over here. Looks a lot different. But yeah, that used to be an old Yamaha motor building right there. They used to test engines there on boats. Wow, it's crazy how much this has changed. I remember growing up down here, we used to ride dirt bikes and four-wheelers down this road, and we used to haul ass down here, and a lot of the neighborhood people got pissed because we would just fly up and down this road. But I mean, we were young, we didn't care. Used to be some wild times. And then so we used to do a big thing down in this neighborhood every year was Halloween. So it used to be a bunch of us get together, and we would get a trailer, like a tractor trailer, not a tractor trailer, but a trailer you can put a tractor on, like a flatbed trailer, and we would all get on it. There'd be like 20 of us, and we would ride down this whole road and stop at pretty much every house and trick or treat. That was really fun. Also, I remember one time me and my best friend, we got caught stealing alcohol from my parents, and I think his parents too. A long time ago, this street used to be like a big party street, and like a lot of people have golf carts down here. So like every weekend, especially like in the colder months, somebody's got a bonfire going down here. I mean, at one of these houses, somebody's building a bonfire. So we would always just figure out who's got the bonfire. We were like 16, 15, something like that. And our parents would be drinking. Everybody would be drinking, so we would be drinking. I don't condone that, but it was what we did at the time. There's not much shit to do around here. You know, like I said, the town's 30 minutes away. But now it's kind of grown up around here. There's restaurants, there's other kind of stuff to do right here. We'll go the back way too. When we leave here, we'll kind of go the long way. But yeah, anyway, somebody had a bonfire, and one night we got caught sneaking. I think it was Zima's. And we got caught by, I think, my parents, and it was It was pretty bad. But anyway, you live and you learn. Also, one time I got the nickname Biscuit Boy. One time I was riding my bike, my bicycle. I was like 12, and I was going to my friend's house that lived not that many houses up the road from me. And one of our neighbors, they burnt some biscuits that morning, and I was pedaling my bicycle, and he threw a biscuit at me and hit me in the eye and made me wreck my bike. And I got the nickname. So I grew up with that my whole life. But it stuck. It was fine. Good times. Man, I can't believe how much has changed down here. None of these houses were here. All this used to just be woods right here. This giant mansion definitely wasn't here. None of these houses. I think this was the only house here. But this house definitely wasn't here. So you can see here's the river right here. It goes all the way down to Marpaw River. I think it's Marpaw. I don't remember. They got a lot of huge houses down that street right there, but it's gated back there and you can't get in. But yeah, all this stuff is new. Like, they didn't have this gas station was here. None of this was here. This little pharmacy. This supermarket right here, which is called, it used to be called Brian's. It was a gas station, and I'll show you where it was. Now it's pretty good size grocery store and a gas station. None of this stuff was here. This Dollar General, none of this crap was here. They had one little restaurant that was over here by this repair shop. Right there, that was the first restaurant that moved over here. But anyway, this is where Brian's used to be, this little gas station down here on the right. That's what it started. That was the only like grocery store for like 30 miles right there. And now it's like a daycare or something. And now they're building stuff over here like crazy. I don't know, they're fixing to build some stuff over here. But yeah, it's just nuts to see it. This was a bar. This has been a bar for years. I used to get my hair cut over here somewhere. I don't remember. I think it's past the bridge up here on the left. But I don't really remember. And I don't have the best memory. A lot of this is still kind of fuzzy. All I really remember is riding four-wheelers and dirt bikes all the time. That's pretty much how I grew up. This is a terrible road. I think they've been working on this bridge and road for probably about 5 years now, and I don't think they've done very much to it. I think this got messed up pretty bad during the last hurricane we had here or something. I don't really know, but it's been awful. We'll go to we'll ride by a popular bar here on this side of the river too. This is where everybody puts their boats in. It's been a bar for years. It's flooded probably 2 or 3 times in my lifetime, like really bad. We had a like a tropical storm in 2016. If you've never seen it, look it up on the internet. Just type in 2016 Louisiana storm or flood, and pretty much the whole bottom state of Louisiana, like the southwest part, was underwater. I mean, everything was underwater. It was crazy. But even that's weird. That feels like that was like 2 years ago, but it was in 2016. It's crazy how time flies. Yeah, I think my haircut was down there. I think that's where I used to get my haircut from. We're coming up on a small town here. It's called French Settlement. And I think there's like 2 cops in this whole town. Really small. There's probably 300 people that live in this town. It's really tiny. It's a really cool old town though. And a fun fact about French Settlement is they also make a lot of sausage for Louisiana. So they got a big sausage place here somewhere. And it's really good sausage. But yeah, this is a cool, really old town. I think there's like 2 gas stations. There's one of them right there. And there's not much. They do have a high school. They do have a maybe it's not that small, but it's small compared to me. You know, and I grew up in a small town, and this is small. I also have made a fatal error again. I did not look at the weather before I got on my bike. So I really hope it doesn't rain. It doesn't look like it's going to rain. It looks beautiful out here. There's not a cloud in the sky. You never know, Louisiana. It could be raining the next 15 minutes with no clouds. You gotta watch your speed going through here too, because they will bust you. Yeah, there's the school, there's the elementary, there's the high school. So they're literally right across the street from each other. But yeah, this is a cool little town. There's the town hall right there. That's the police department. So yeah, that's the only 2 cops they got right there. Crazy. Oh, I forgot, they do have a donut shop. That's probably about the coolest part about this town is a donut shop. Oh God, dead squirrel. They also have a restaurant up here. I don't know the name of it now, but it used to be called Dutch's. And let me tell you, Dutch's made the best steaks you have ever eaten in your life. You could cut them with a spoon. I'm not kidding. They were amazing. And I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if something in the family happened, but they eventually closed down. I'm not sure. I think they moved once after they were located up here. And then I don't know what happened to them. It's really sad because they really had good food. I remember going over there. Thursday night was steak night, and we would go over there every Thursday. We were pretty much regulars in that place, and have steaks. It was a good time. It was this place right here. I don't know what the name of it is. I don't even think it's got a name. What is the name of this place? Marlins or something? I don't know, but that's where Dutch's used to be. that was a trip down memory lane for me in my childhood. I hope you liked all the information there. If you can, please hit that like button, comment below, give me some tips and suggestions. I do want to thank everybody who's been commenting on my videos recently and watching my videos. I know I don't have a whole lot of subscribers yet, but that's okay. All 10 of y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me, especially Brad and Ryan. Y'all been a huge support on this journey so far, giving me tips and stuff, telling me what to do, what not to do, and stuff like that. So huge shout out to y'all, and we will catch y'all in the next one.